Welcome back to Master Your Glass with me, Livio Laro. Today we're going to talk about Shakerato. What does it mean? How do you do it? You're about to find out. So by now you're probably tired of hearing me talk about the simplicity of Italian cocktails. I just love how they work. When I was bartending there in the 90s, these were called the swizzle sticks, right? Even though the swizzle stick, as we know it in America, is a little different. And all the liquor companies would give them to you because this was your number one tool to make aperitivi. And then, of course, for the more sophisticated, we graduated to the bar spoon. And most of the drinks that were made were just made with the spoon. Now, don't get me wrong, we still have a shaker in Italy, and I'm gonna show you how we use it. There's a phenomenon that has been going on and on and on now, and it happens in espresso, and it also happens with aperitivi of any type you wish, which is called Shakerato. What does Shakerato mean? It means it's just shaken. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you two examples. The first thing to do here is to really chill the glass. Now, of course, I could put these in the freezer and that would be very cool. But right now, I'm just going to go ahead and chill them this way because I do need this glass to be very cold. Now, what does shaking a drink do? Shaking a drink will add air into it. It will fluffen up whatever ingredient is in there, and the ice will melt a little bit, giving it some dilution and chilling the drink itself. Now, most of the products that are Shakerato are products that sometimes are just served neat, such as an Amaro like Cynar, or an Aperitivo, or a Vermouth like Cinzano 1757. I'm gonna shake the Cinzano 1757 first. Very simple. Just add ice to your shaker and then take a nice mixing glass and fill it with 3 ounces or 90 mils of whatever you would like to shake. Just like that. And then, shake time. Now, what I love about this story here is that shaking vermouth is like the forbidden rule, right? We don't shake vermouth because it gets fluffy, it gets aerated, it doesn't taste like it's supposed to anymore. But that's exactly why this is cool, because in this case here, we are shaking it intentionally to get that sort of a flavor profile. So I'm gonna start tasting this one first. Let's see what it's all about. Oh my goodness, yeah. You see, vermouth, especially Vermouth di Torino, which is a vermouth that is made from where the birthplace of sweet vermouth is. And of course, there are Italian wines involved, some of them from the Piedmont region. And so Vermouth di Torino is a very fresh, a nice combination between fruits and acid. And so it's a very refreshing vermouth. So to just chill it and shake it just like that sounds sacrilegious in a Manhattan, but it's actually really cool when you're just drinking it straight like this. So this right here is Vermouth Shakerato. Let's move on to the next one, which is going to be Cynar Shakerato. Once again, just fill your tin with ice. And fill your mixing glass or your mixing tin or whatever you're shaking with 3 ounces or 90 mils of Cynar. And give it a shake. And there we go. Now, these are typically not garnished. That's the simple part. We're shaking, but we're not garnishing. We can if we want to, which if you do, in this case I will. We'll just grab an orange peel, right? Just zest it on top. And then I would actually discard. Just get those nice oils on top, discard, and this one's ready to go. Amazing. It's amazing how incredibly delicious these products are, even to the point that when you shake them, agitate them for 10, 15 seconds, and pour them into a chilled cocktail coupe or glass or Nick and Nora, they're still so delicious. So you might also be wondering why I am bringing up this technique right now. I was recently on a seminar that I hosted with Tales of the Cocktail, and on that seminar, again, I was reminded by a friend of mine, Francesco Cione, how important the Shakerato cocktail category is.
Yes, please, please. What is he making
In this
us?
case, we have a little Shakerato. You know, Shakerato is, again, it's a different style to serve a classic aperitivo like Campari, like Vermouth, just being shake and serve in a chilled glass.
And so, of course, I learn and I bring that to you. Now, if you've had a Shakerato before, I would love to hear your comment below. What was it? Was it Campari? Was it Bianco Sarti? Was it a Vermouth? Was it an Amaro? What was it? Did you enjoy it? If you've never heard of it, comment below as well. If you're tired of hearing me talk, please comment as well. And I would appreciate it that if you liked this video, you'd give it a like and you'd come back to Master Your Glass with me, Livio Laro, where you get expert instruction for everyday consumption.